Hi, beautiful Libra. Welcome to a new era. My name is Emma. Libra, this is your love reading. And if you listen to me before, or if you watched me before, you know that I rarely do love readings. I just figured because it's such a different story in the ethers right now, because Venus has entered into Leo, or rather in the very beginning of June. I mean, depending on when you listen to this message, obviously, might even be July or August. Venus entered into Leo on the 5th of June, and is actually going to stay there until the 8th of October. Venus usually goes in for about a month in each sign, and then it moves on to another sign. And so it's very different that we have Venus stay in Leo for that long. And so for that reason, because it's going to be an affecting thing, it's not, you're the Libra, I know that, but because it's staying there so long, it's going to have an effect on the entire collective. And it's not just about romantic love. It's about the heart. It's about passion. It's about creativity. It's about the beauty of who Leo is. And it's the beauty about Venus and the love that Venus is bringing into the planet. And so combining those, and for that long period, I think it's just really going to affect everyone. So I wanted to do a deep dive there for every single sign. So whether you're committed or you're single, this is a reading for both. And I know just because you're single doesn't mean that you necessarily want a partner. So this reading is obviously for a single Libra who's looking for their soulmate, who's looking for their partner, okay? I also want to say that I still offer personal readings at this stage when I'm recording. If you listen, I don't know, in August, September, even October, and you listen to this message, and I say that, and you go to look in the description, nothing is there about it, then it means that I stopped doing the personal readings. I just feel like there's changing times, and I don't know, I can't promise for how long I'm doing them. So if you feel drawn to have a reading, you should contact me sooner rather than later, okay? And you'll find that in the description. So what do we have for Libra here, please, in terms of love? In terms of love, for both committed and single. And this time period is from June to October. So I'm not going to ask any specific thing around the timing of this, because it is a reading from June till October. We'll have the throat chakra come up first. What else here for Libra? I mean, the throat chakra is rather fitting for Libra, right? Because it's about honesty and truth, authenticity. What else here for beautiful Libra? It's giving and receiving, number 6. And what else? Love and simply love. So 2 6s. Simply love. And we're going to clarify these. And we're going to start with the throat chakra. So the throat chakra is all about, like I said, authenticity, honesty, realness, living your truth, living your power, living your authenticity, standing with both feet on the ground and knowing your boundaries. This is a lot about speaking your truth, but it's also about other people understanding, like really getting you, and really like hearing and understanding what you're about. So I love that this is coming out for love, because this is about a mutual, like this is, if this is revolving around your throat chakra, this connection is revolving around your throat chakra, whether you're in a committed or in a single situation, and you're about to meet someone. This relationship is, or at least it's aiming for, has maybe even that awareness that we're aiming for honesty and truth and authenticity, and just a feeling of, I don't know, pureness and realness. And it's so fitting for Libra because that's exactly everything that you are. So in a sense, you're showing up in your own reading. But for committed, if we go there, it's just a really, really beautiful place to try to come from, to just like speak from your heart, speak from your truth, voice to your partner what it is that you need. Ask your partner what they need. Ask them to voice the same back, and really listen and really try to understand where they're coming from, as much as you're sort of demanding. Sounds like a harsh word, but like you just really want them to hear and understand you. And if you're single, this is about attracting someone that's really honest. It's about attracting someone that's living their full potential, that want, or at least is aiming to live their full potential, as are you. Okay, that's really, it's just such a gorgeous way to just start off the reading and start off this whole energy. I'm actually getting a little bit, I'm feeling like a little bit of a, it's not pain, but it's like a little bit of a mini ache in my heart. So some of you guys might even have felt, and whether you're committed or a single, I'm a little bit more to draw that this is single, like you're opening the heart a little bit. And so, and you might even have like some sort of, like if you go to have a workout for your arms or your legs or whatever, you walk up the stairs in a place like that you never walked before, you know, and then the day after is like, oh my god, my legs. You didn't, like, you find muscles in places you had no idea you had muscles, and it's like you start to use these muscles for the first time in a long time. And I just feel like the same thing here with the heart. All of a sudden you have this ache somewhere, because it's like, it's almost like growing pains a little bit, like you're opening the heart and maybe even the heart chakra a little bit so that you feel that physically, which is really cool. Nothing to be afraid of. Okay, can we clarify this throat chakra for both committed and single, please? Clarifying throat chakra for committed and single Libra. There we go. Do not give up. 9 of Gabriel, King of Gabriel. Page of Raphael. And Page of Michael. So I have 2 pages here. It's interesting. And we have 9 and King. So I'm going to start with this 9 of Gabriel because that came out first, and then King and Page comes out next. So 9 of Gabriel, stay determined and move forward. This is very much about, this is my not giving up card. Like this might be, so if we're starting with committed there, this might be that you are in a situation, you just want to have this very honest and real and communicative, authentic relationship with your person. And it might be that you have been trying to get them to listen, you've been trying to get them to understand, you've been wanting to, like, you're the one that's like, what is it called, like you initiate these talks, you initiate this conversation, this communication. And it might even be that, like, someone is a little bit more in the frame here. I see like this dude. So whether that's you or you're a person, Libra, if you're in a committed relationship, I see this as being you, or this is your person. Looking at this person, like one is a little bit more like it's all about them. It's all about them. And I don't know, Libra, maybe you're trying to get them to listen or trying to get them more into an equal place. I just feel like there's so much love here. It's just so much love. It's so much focus on, you know, we have giving and receiving. Giving and receiving comes out next, which is so much about, like that's the throat chakra in a sense as well, because it's like wanting to find balance. Or it's Libra as well, because it's like it's about wanting to find balance and wanting to find fairness. And I feel like as for right now, or at least that has been going on for a while, someone else has gotten a little bit more attention, or it's all about them. And I feel like you're just trying to you're trying to get them to listen. You're trying to get them to have more like open communication with you. And this card is indicating to not give that up, like to continue to move forward, because there are beautiful things to find in this relationship. There's a good, beautiful, solid foundation. I don't feel anything about like moving on or dropping this relationship. But I feel like, Libra, you need a lot of honesty, and you need a lot of, I think that every single person does that. But Libra, you're a little bit more exceptional because that's what you are. I'm completely generalizing Libra now, but that is completely who you are. You long for justice and you long for fairness. If we go to the opposite, if someone is treated unfairly, it hurts your core. It really does. And you so want the balance here for the both of you, and do not give that up. I'm just going to continue on that path a little bit for the committed. I haven't forgotten about you, singles. King of Gabriel, keep your eyes on the big picture. Leave the details to others. This is this is just asking you, Libra, to just have a clear focus on what it is that you want to achieve in this relationship. At some point, maybe don't even, I know it sounds crazy to say, like, maybe at some point, don't even include your partner in what it is that you're trying to achieve with your partner. Does that make any sense? Sometimes when your partner is in your face, when there's an attitude, and when there's a, I don't mean that they have an attitude. I just mean when there's an attitude, like someone is having a specific attitude and they're behaving in a certain way, and if they're in your face as they're behaving that way, it's a little bit more tricky to see them and to see the fairness and to see the justice and to see all of this that we just talked about with clear eyes or a clear mind or even a clear heart, because it's like now they're showing maybe a little bit of a different side than what you're trying to manifest here in the relationship. So sometimes it's actually better to step away from the person at all, not separate from them, not, we're not going to break this off, but like to have them maybe not be so in your face as you're starting to picture them, being like completely on your side and being very fair and being very balanced. And keep that picture like clear and steady in your mind for what it is that you want to achieve with your person. And for you to achieve that, sometimes we just need to remove the person itself so that the manifestation can come to fruition, so that they can show up in this new version of themselves. Does that make sense? We also have 2 pages here. One is a new emotional situation, messages regarding relationships or social invitations, great intuitive insights, a new emotional situation, together with an exciting new challenge. You have what it takes to succeed. Review contracts or documents very thoroughly. And it's 2 pages. The 2 pages are talking about new energy, new opportunities. We're turning the page here, and we're turning it twice, basically. There's a lot of turning here, moving into the next stage. So just feel like this is all about like sitting on that magical carpet that hasn't taken off yet. It hasn't taken off yet, Libra, but you're wishing for this relationship. You're hoping for like what you see the potential of it to be. We'll have the castle in the sand, like a dream castle. It's not a real castle, and we have a carpet that hasn't gone in for liftoff, if that makes sense. But you're ready. Like you want this to be the dream. You want this to be the case. And Page of Michael is saying, just continue to move forward. Continue to believe in this. You have what it takes to succeed in this situation. Excuse me. And if there's been any worrisome clouds in the back there, and even the snow there is starting to melt away, if there's been any sort of resistance to this change from your person, or it's not like you're trying to change your person. That's not at all what I'm saying. There's something you just want fairness and equality, and you just want to be heard and seen in this relationship, and you want the same for your person, and that's what you're striving for. And everything in this message is saying keep going there, because you have what it takes to succeed with this. You can have your vision. We then move to singles. This is very much about like maybe perhaps feeling like this person have not come in for you for a while. Who did I say that to? It's someone else that has been waiting for quite some time. Might have been Virgo. Or was it Leo? Never mind. You might have been waiting for this person for quite some time. You've been single perhaps for quite some time, and you've been asking for them. You might even have not asked for them for a while, or you haven't like really even planned for wanting to be in a relationship. But since you started to ask, it feels like it's taken a moment for them to get here. But this card is telling you to not give up, to just continue. And with this King of Gabriel, this is about also having, just like the committed Libra can hold the vision of what they're seeking within the relationship, this is single Libra holding the vision of what type of, like just holding a vision for the relationship itself. This is what I want. This is what I need. This is what I can give. This is what I can provide with. This is what I'm bringing to the table, as much as what you want them to bring to the table. And then like hold that clear vision. Don't drop into the details of it. Don't drop into and certainly not, they're not here yet. Like, where are they? They're not here yet. Because that's a manifestation in itself, right? So this is about being clear-minded. Keep like an overall view of this and stay away from the details as much as you can. Don't get into the small, don't sweat the small stuff, as they say. Experience that leads to success. And we have Page of Michael and Page of Raphael. So same thing here for you. This is when you've been wanting this relationship for some time. This is also you dreaming about this new situation come to light, come to fruition. And this is a new emotional experience for you. So they will come in because we have Page here, returning the page. There's a new energy coming in. And this is, like I said, an exciting new challenge. You have what it takes to succeed. You have what it takes to stand in this energy and to call them in and to continue to do that until they're here. We have giving and receiving, and we have this. We have 2 number 6 on the table, which is love and harmony. And I just feel like with this giving and receiving, it's just sort of a reinforcing of this is so important for you, Libra. I don't care if you're committed or you're single and you're looking for a partner. When this equality, when this fairness goes out the window, Libra's gone. If you want to quickly treat Libra poorly, just do something that's a little bit unjust. Do something that's a little bit off balance, and there's nothing that kills your spirit faster or kills your passion for the other person faster than someone starting to behave in a really unfair manner. And so I'm sorry for focusing on what's negative about this, because this is such a beautiful card. This is about giving and receiving, but it comes across as this is so important to you. It's so important to you. It's vitally important to you right now if you're in a committed relationship. And this is something that you really, really want, Libra, in a coming relationship. I think you rather go it alone. You even rather go it alone than to have some. But I want to say, but if this person can come in, there's an equal amount of give and receive. It's not even give and take. Take is even big for you. It's a give and receive. You give and then you receive back. And there's a beautiful balance around that you just need to have that in your auric field, or you don't want to play. And I think that's a good thing. You're sticking to it. It might even be that you have been in other relationships that this has become so apparent. It's become like so bluntly obvious that this is what you need. So any person that just doesn't cut it, like if you smell, like if you just have a little sense of, no, they're not, they're not at all, they're not bringing the fairness, whatever, you like gone. Can we clarify this? Although it's quite clear. Can we clarify this? Giving and receiving. Libra love. Okay, I'm not going to do the freaking whole. So 1 or 2 cards, please, for Libra. 1 or 2 cards for Libra, please. It's like someone's a little bit feisty. Wow. Okay, so here's the thing, Libra. I'm going to start with the singles here. We have the Chariot card and we have Ace of Raphael. So we already had a new emotional situation, a new emotional with this situation, a new emotional situation with Page of Raphael. And here we have Ace of Raphael. Here we have Ace of Raphael, which is about that, a positive new emotional experience, fulfilling romantic relationships, deep and lasting spiritual insights. Look at that. So what this giving and receiving is actually saying is that this is what you can now have. The Chariot card is like it's success on wheels. It's something really beautiful moving forward that has picked up momentum, and where we're going, we're bringing in success. This is a fruitful situation, and you can have what you want. It's like maybe even for the first time, Libra, You're going to discover that there's a true nature of the given and receive, that there's a flow in this, that there is a balance to be found in this relationship. And for the first time, I think you're going to get to experience that, Libra. There's great success. Excuse me. There's great success there waiting for you. It's a new emotional experience, and it's fulfilling romantic relationships. They're fulfilling. So if this is committed, I just feel like whatever you're aiming for, this vision that you're holding for yourself and your partner, you're going to get to experience something new from your person. Your person is going to start to show up in a new way because you've shown up in a new way. And wherever you're going with your vision, it's going to lead to success. And then we have Simply Love. It's a card I just adore because it's so much about remembering that childlike love, remembering, even if we were kids, that love was so, like, we can laugh about it today and we can think like that's so silly, like children don't know what love is. But I would say that children knows more what the love vibration is all about because they're closer to that vibration than any adult will ever be. So in a sense, they know more about love than the adults do. But the more we become aware, the deeper we can go within ourselves and connect with Source. And therefore, like through that connection, know what love is. But there's something about coming back to childhood, coming back to the childlike wonder. Remember what it was like to just come from that place where it's just really playful and adventurous and fun and exciting. And to remember that state, both for the committed Libra and for the single Libra. To remember that state and to just really come into that, state of mind and state of presence. That's going to just in itself draw so much to you that you want, both for committed Libra and for a single Libra. Is going to draw to you so much of what you want. I'm actually going to stay there. So that's what you have there, Libra, from June till October. And just listen to your heart, listen to your intuition, because there's a lot of beauty on the table. And it's so much about you becoming you, like you receiving what you're all about. The balance, the fairness, the authenticity, the pureness, the honesty. It's just really beautiful. Okay. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. Take care.